There were times whenever I'd be like going into competition, going to something that made me nervous, and he would just kind of take me and be like, "Just who are you right now?" I'm like, "I'm Martins." And he'd be like, "No, say it louder, Martins. Come on, say it really like you're freaking mean it."
Hey guys, welcome to the Troy Gramling podcast. I am so glad that you're here. I am joined by what are you?
I don't know.
My co-host.
You tell me.
My co-host. What do you call, what's Robin?
Sidekick.
Yeah, I like that better.
I'm sure you do.
And my sidekick. Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
Hey guys, it is going to be an incredible episode. We are in season 2 and the 3rd episode already. That's hard to believe.
It is. Going quick.
And we traveled. Well, we didn't. I did.
Sidekicks don't get to travel. They don't.
No, they don't get
Yeah, no, they don't.
But I traveled
Yes.
to Southern California, and we did a series a few years ago. Do you remember it?
You did a series.
I did a
Sidekicks
series.
they're not part of a series.
I
Anyways.
did a series. Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Anyways, they don't know who we're going to talk to in a minute.
No.
But it was really, really cool. And we visited who at the time was the strongest man in the world. He had won the strongest man in the world competition. That's pretty crazy.
It is.
And he wasn't big. Like Brian Shaw's won it like, I don't know, 6-7 times. He's like 6'10",
Right.
almost 500 pounds.
Just a Goliath.
But Martins was, I think he was like 6 foot or so. But anyways, we went to California. We sat down with him. We talked a little bit about leadership. We talked about taking care of yourself. We talked about strength. And I was just in a little bit better shape at the time.
Yeah, you got a look going in this video shoot.
It's all the camera. It's all done in post.
Absolutely.
I tried to get him to make me look more muscular, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. Anyways, I hope you guys will enjoy the conversation, and there's no doubt there's a lot we can learn from someone who's disciplined enough to strengthen themselves on a daily basis where they can lift. I mean, strongest man in the world. That's pretty crazy.
It is. That's quite a title.
So, hey, there's still time. Make sure and share and leave a comment. Let me know. Do you work out? Are you disciplined? You don't value it? Let us know what you think. But for now, let's check out our conversation.
Hey guys, I'm here with Martins Licis. Did I say that close?
This is pretty close. Licis, yep.
The 2019 World's Strongest Man. And it's a huge honor to get to meet you, hang out with you a little bit, and talk about what you're so good at, strength.
Right? Yeah, I lift some things from time to time.
Heavy.
Covers the bills.
Well, man, I want to just talk about a few things. One is, did you grow up athletic? How did you get to where you are?
Oh, that's a good question. I grew up when I was really young. My grandparents have a farm in Latvia, and I would go visit the farm in the summers in Latvia. My grandfather was a stone sculptor there, and he would basically have me do all this farm work, carrying buckets of milk and whatnot, and he would also show me how to lift these rocks. He just piles and piles of rocks, all different sizes, and I would help him move them. And then when I got kind of strong on the farm, and then I saw on TV these guys essentially doing farm work for competition, and then I thought, I could do that. And that kind of got my journey started into lifting.
And where did you go? Where do you go to learn to be the strongest man in the world?
Oh boy. So before all that farm work, my dad actually pulled me to the gym because I was totally couch potato, loved video games. My dad pulled me to the gym and started training me. I hated it, but he said, just give it a try for like a year. A year into it, I grew addicted, and that's when I went to, did the farm work in Latvia, and then I just kept lifting. I loved bodybuilding, I loved powerlifting, I loved Olympic weightlifting, and just to me, strongman was a combination of all of that. So I always did this for many years through high school and middle school and even elementary school. I would just be lifting a variety, but I just transitioned from bodybuilding to Olympic lifting to powerlifting and just all these different variations. And eventually I met Old Haugen when I moved out to California from Massachusetts, and he became my coach in strongman.
Yeah, he's on. In case you don't know, of course, a big YouTube channel. Where can they find you? What's the name of your
So
channel?
if you guys just search my name, Martins Licis on YouTube, that's Martins space Licis, Licis. You'll see me on, we do crazy lifting.
Now, especially in the old ones, there's a lot of, when you lift something heavy, Martins. Where does that come from?
It's funny, that chant actually comes from my best friend who's sitting over there right now with a peg leg. There were times whenever I'd be like going into competition, going to something that made me nervous. And he would just kind of take me and be like, just, who are you right now? I'm like, I'm Martins. And he'd be like, no, say it louder. Martins. Come on, say it really like you freaking mean it. Martins. And then that's kind of where that came from.
Well, it seems to have worked.
Yeah.
Now, well, a lot of us, when we think of strong man, we think of muscles. Is there a difference between aesthetics, the bodybuilders we see, and strong? In other words, can you look strong and not be strong, or how does that work out?
I mean, I would say that, of course, you could look strong and not be strong. That's very possible. Bodybuilders are strong. They're very strong, of course. But they're not practiced in these motions. Their joints are like trained for these motions. So strongman truly is like our only focus is to get our bodies to be able to lift whatever is in front of us that's heavy, that push the human limits as to what's possible in strength. Whereas bodybuilding, of course, is just to build your body aesthetically, to look muscular and balanced and lean.
So it's what you focus on.
Ultimately, exactly. Well, I think saying a bodybuilder can't be a good strong. If they put their focus, I'm sure the transition can be done.
Neat. Do you think you can be a good strong man and remain as lean as they are?
That's very difficult. Yeah, that hugely depends on genetics, approach, having a little extra, just a little extra weight really helps. Excessive weight, I mean, in terms of fat, does not really do much in this sport, except for maybe in a truck pull. You could really put that weight to good use. But yeah, no, like we have Marusz Pudzianowski, who won a World Strongman 5 times, and he went in there with like an 8-pack every year. I mean, that's unreal, but it's doable.
Now, when it comes to strength, if you take some time off, what's its impact as far as the work in the gym?
If you take some time, it depends how long are we.
Well, let's say you take a month off. Does it have impact 2 months? Where does the impact start?
Okay, let's say like you've been busting your butt lifting for years. Taking a month off will actually do your body good. If I wasn't competing so much, I would take more time off to let my body recover. It's really good after a few months of training to even take a week off. After a year, like have a month where you take off. Of course, stay active, still stay mobile, do something with your body. I'd say if you did nothing, let's say you take a month where you're doing nothing, the first thing you're gonna see go is your work capacity and your mobility. That's a huge one because if you're not moving your body, your joints start to freeze, and then that's very important in strength. So if I took a month off to do nothing with my body, no stretching, I come back, I'm gonna have difficulty locking something out overhead because now my shoulder capsules are not used to that range of motion. So after months, if you're doing nothing, the body's starting to freeze up.
Now, again, guys, I want you to think about it. We are talking to the world's strongest man. Now, you're going to the gym, you're lifting weights, you began, lifting on the farm, and now you're an elite athlete. I mean, you are the strongest man in the world. Were you, as you prepared your muscles and your body for it, emotionally or mentally, do you feel like you're as prepared for what that means to be?
I of course, ever since I set out on this journey, I knew I could be the world's strongest man. I had a full intention to be there. It doesn't take away from the shock and surprise of actually having achieved it. And having achieved it so early, I imagine myself being a few years down the line beyond where I am now to where I would be able to do it. But no, things really came together this year, and I grew stronger and stronger and stronger. And when I took the title, and it is overwhelming. It's overwhelming in a good way. That really challenges me now because I get to. My life has totally been flipped upside down. Well, I used to be a personal trainer and a janitor in my gym. Well, I'm actually a part owner, but it was one of my duties was to clean it. And now I'm putting a lot more focus on just purely training, purely doing strongman, purely doing promotional work, and it's a dream come true. It's incredible. I love it.
I've started watching you online actually before you won. Right before you won or came in second in the arteries. So it's been cool for me just from the back to watch, you say it and then actually, a lot of people say things.
Hey, right. I said it a lot too. Oh, I said it a lot. I mean, I believe there's a lot to be said about a power of manifestation or really believing in something.
Just a couple more questions. What have been some of the challenges you've had to overcome in becoming the strongest known?
Oof, eating plenty. Of course, the eating is the hardest part for me because that means, when you go into the gym, you enter the door at a certain time, you do the stuff you need to do, then you leave, and then you don't worry about it until next time you're there. But eating, that's an everyday, all day feat because you got to cook food or prepare food and make sure you have it ready. And that becomes a full-time job in a way. So there's that. And of course, injuries. Because the more competitions I'm doing, the more I have to really make sure my body stays injury-free. But as a professional strongman, I got to keep strong. So I can't pull back too much.
Now, at this elite level, how important are the folks around you, the team, and your future success, do you think? You got so much going. You just got so much going on, from what's going on out of the gym to the eating to the lifting, the contest to I guess what I'm asking is in the future to accomplish all of your dreams. What do you see some of the things that either could be challenges or that you really got in place and you're excited about going forward?
Oh, back up a tiny bit.
Well, I'm just thinking now like you said earlier, you're going to the gym and you're eating. Now you're going to the gym and you're eating, and you've got a lot more demands on.
Of course, we're talking about the team.
Yeah.
The team. Team's been everything. What a difference that's made, especially this year, because my videographer for my YouTube series is a good friend of mine, and before that I was lifting on my own mostly. And this last December, he came up to me and said, "You know what? You're going to Arnold, Ohio. That's a huge show. If we're to do a YouTube series, now's the time." And I said, "I don't want to do. Okay, fine, we can do it." I just thought like it was all talk. Like, sure, tomorrow we'll do it. He said, "Yeah, all right, I'm coming tomorrow. I'm bringing the film stuff. We're starting." I'm like, sure. Next day, lo and behold, he shows up. I totally forgot about it. I was ready to just do my lifting. And then we started shooting these videos. And then Lindsay comes on board, another friend of ours, and she's become kind of my assistant and help. And now more people are being part of the videos and like really helping me rack weights, unrack weights. Lindsay and Romark, both my videographers, and they help a lot during my contests to make sure my equipment's ready. And what a difference that's made. It's gold having a team.
Last question. If someone's out there and they just want to get stronger, I mean, not necessarily compete, but to feel that, where should they start? What should they, just some of the first things they ought to do?
So if you're starting off, one of the first things is learn the motions. Really take your time to learn the technique and control the motions, build up your mobility so that way your body can handle being in the positions, in the correct positions, so you don't hurt yourself. And then over time, as you learn to control these motions, you can start getting more explosive. And this is a concept that I've been doing my whole life that I've learned more recently about how the importance of from Tom DeLong, who's a world-renowned strength coach. It's just first comes technique, first comes control, and then it was gradually you get more explosive, gradually you get more heavy. When you pull, you want to basically just push with your legs, draw the rope to the side of your hip, reach, push off with your legs, pull it right to your hip.
Competitor ready?
Ready.
Whew, oh, that's got some horsepower to it. Nice pull. Yes. Remember to keep that tension on the rope. Yeah, perfect. Yep, keep the tension on the rope. Good. Nice. Pull.
One more.
Yeah, train's coming.
Time. 20 seconds.
That was awesome. Well done. Good motion. Yep.
Let's go.
Oh, shoot.
Oh!
Yeah, good time. 1 more. Woo!
21 seconds. Oh, shoot. Well, preachers don't lie.
So what'd you think?
Thought it was interesting, very interesting. He's a big old boy.
He is a big guy. You know what was amazing? This is what's amazing. I don't know if you could tell when you guys were watching it, but his ability, his stretch, like I tried doing that side thing. And I mean, you know, he's a lot bigger than I am. And yet I couldn't do it as good as he could, near as good as he could. I mean, he does it every day. It wasn't
Very
something I
flexible.
did. Very flexible for somebody so large.
I'm sure those muscles, if you're not stretching them, they probably just get so tight. I mean, it'd be tearing stuff left and right.
Yeah, I struggle with that.
I can only imagine.
Don't we all? Hey guys, our channel, our goal is to partner with you to reach your potential, just like Martins, right? And we're all pursuing something different. It's because the cool thing is God's made us all different. And we just want to partner with you, challenge you, encourage you on the difficult days. Let us know in the comments below, what are some areas maybe in which we can partner with you? You know, we love to talk with folks, Martins. We talk to CEOs. We've talked to physicians.
Directors, producers.
Yeah, all kinds of folks along the way. So if there's somebody you'd like for us to chat to, just put it in the comments below and we will, I'll send my sidekick here.
I get to go?
Well, you get to go make the connection.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
Anyways, thanks so much. Be sure and subscribe. Hey, share. If our content encourages you or inspires you, why not send it along to someone else? It does make a big difference in the algorithm, and we're hoping a big difference in your life and theirs as well. We'll be back here next week for sure. I hope you'll join us. And hey, thanks again for being a part of the Troy Gramling podcast. We'll see you next time.